Guys, I wish you guys could be out here with us this morning. It is, I don't know what the temperature is, but it is very cool, very nice. The humidity's gone. It is really nice in here this morning. It was extremely hot yesterday, but I think that cold front or cool front or whatever it was blew in, and it certainly cooled things down tremendously. We're just following some of these deer trails. There's one going off through there. There's another one going off this way. We're just following some of these deer trails through here. We're gonna go down and change some batteries in a couple of these feeders that we got running back on the far end of the property. Wanted to take you guys along with us, and also Sheila is looking for some blackberries. She wants to pick some blackberries and maybe make a blackberry cobbler for us. So boy, that'll be good.
I think we're just a couple of weeks too early though.
As always, I like to scan ahead of us and then again scan behind us just to see if we might be followed. We did have a couple of interesting things that happened during the night last night. Sheila woke me up about 2:30 this morning. You want to talk about what all was going on?
Who knows? You can only go by your ears, but I had already heard something there by the front door moving. I wasn't asleep, and it just kept slowly moving around the front door, around the patio area. And then you got up, turned the light on, and it immediately stopped. And then everybody settled back down, you turned the light off, and it returned. So that's when I walked over there and whispered in your ear, "They're back." And you got up, turned on the lights, and it stopped. So
yeah, that was about 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning, and so I just stayed up the rest of the night and turned the TV on.
Something moving around by the door.
I kept hearing something. I couldn't really tell what it was. There's just noises outside that front door on that. There's a concrete patio there, and side by sides parked on it, and there was some kind of noise going on, but I couldn't ever tell what it was. I actually went outside one time and took the flashlight and looked around. I didn't see anything, but
Against my better judgment.
yeah. But
And then yesterday afternoon, I was sitting under the patio by myself, just listening to some music, and about 50 yards out, where the woods were too thick to see, something started for about a 25-yard radius, just pacing back and forth. And it was a large something, because you could hear the snap of on the forest floor. I could never see it, and it just slowly moved back and forth. I never could catch a glimpse of it. So I went and got Bill, and this had been going on for a good 5 minutes, and he came out with the ear thing, the parabolic, and of course it stopped. So we stood there and we watched, and finally, about, how far would you say that was? About 150 yards?
it's not that far. I imagine it's 75, 80 yards.
When I saw something, it was not a deer, because what I saw seemed like a torso. You know, a deer you would see this way horizontally, but it was vertical, something black. Moved like lightning speed. across a little opening down there. And that's all we saw of it. But I mean, it was definitely vertical, and like I said, it moved so fast, all I could see was a black something ran across a small opening there. And then we didn't hear anything else. So I don't know. They seem to like me for some reason.
Just a few strange things that go on out here, guys.
Maybe they like my music.
Maybe so.
It was gospel music, so maybe they got something out of it.
We'll continue on down some of these trails, looking around. If we see anything interesting, we'll get it on film for you guys. You guys stay with us.